Fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there. Fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe is there. Yo, what's going on, guys? John Springer Collectibles. Thank you guys for joining. That, I believe, is Zangief. I saw a question. Looks like Bizarro, bearded Mr. T, He-Man, Flash, Road Warrior. What are adjectives? I don't know. He-Man figure, dialed down. All sorts of things going on with this guy. Pokemon out of stock. Thanks for asking. Not now because it's Jitterbug time. We're gonna wake up before we go. No, it's time for G.I. Joe time, not Jitterbug time. And Jitterbug time, I guess. Why this came on, I have no idea. I guess YouTube really knows me that well. But thank you guys for joining. I'm John Springer Collectibles. First G.I. Joe seller on the app. Sell everything, as out of stock kind of alluded to, asking for Pokemon over to Joe Show. So you know that I've expanded. Ephemera, World War II stuff, clothing. There's a corn shirt right there. Coca-Cola items, comic books. But right now we're doing my favorite G.I. Joe surprise set. G.I. Joe Ah-Ra from my childhood, 82 through 94. It's a real American hero, if you didn't know. And I do not have classifieds. There's definitely a lot of sellers in there that have classifieds. I would think, off the top of my head, Joba's Palace maybe has classifieds. Maybe the Toy Man. C. Finger will be on later. He might have them. Great Joe sellers on here. I would say do a little search-a-roo in the store, and you might find some good deals here on classifieds, but I have none, unfortunately. All right, we're going to get started in 2 minutes and 2 seconds or less. Allie, thanks for coming in. If you were here last night for the late night stream when I lost my mind a little bit, thanks for coming back in. You might still be sleeping. Last night we did, who was that? It was Zombie Toxie? I'm like a toxic zombie? Zombo Toxie. It was the prize, but now we have one that everybody likes, not just for the 90s kids or whatever. Snake Eyes, version 1, who I've called Storm Shadow at least 100 times, and vice versa. With the diapery kind of waist, that's a straight arm. If you don't know about the straight arms, that's what a straight arm is. There also in 83 they came out with the swivel arm. That's a swivel. If you didn't know, there's a straight arm. That's a highly sought after one. That's the one that started it all. If you watch the Netflix documentary, that Snake Eyes is kind of what blew up the whole G.I. Joe action figure fandom, toydom, the stuff that we played with as kids. That figure right there. To save money, they kept them all black, and everyone loved it. So, crazy stuff. I guess he does have a Kung Fu grip. I don't know. But, they changed from the 12-inch Joes of yesteryear, the 60s and 70s, and this was like for 80s kids, and it sure worked. I don't know why Star Wars didn't take the cue and do a little more articulation. That's all their topic. 20 seconds. Right, Anakin Summers is what I'm talking about. I thought it said holy COVID. So holy cow. Because that's when I was doing my nonstop Joe streaming. Soto, thanks for coming in. I'm glad you made it. You're just in time for the Gibby. 4 seconds left. 4 seconds left. I don't know who the Gibby's going to be. Who's going to want you now? More like somebody. Nobody. MP Gonzalez. Beautiful. Congrats to MP Gonzalez. I will get you a file card of my choice, if that works. At a time to be determined, which is after the show. All right, I have a pretty good lineup here. You can see the figures, I believe, in the store. It's hard for me to tell from my end what you guys see. Let me see. Pin the surprise set. We'll do more Gibbies. We might sell some loose Joes too. I'm not sure yet. Hold on, I lost the stream. We're gonna run this in a second. Any questions about the surprise set before we get started? There's a lot of good figures here. Most of the 97 Star Wars figures were a disappointment. Yeah, I mean, when they came back, what was it, 95 they came back, right? And that was a big deal when they came back. They all looked, they were trying to keep up with the Turtles with the muscles, I guess, right? And then if you look at the Leia, fun fact, it's Han's face. They really didn't do a good job. And people, saved all that stuff. That's why there's so much out there now, and they're pretty much at the same retail price they probably were then. Anyway, hold on 1 second, guys. All right, most of these figures only. So this is a surprise set. So basically, when we're doing the surprise set, it is you bid, and the average. Hold on one second, guys. The average price is about $15 a figure. There's some more figures up there too, so you should be able to see the list of figures. You're going for like the hits. So basically, if you get a floor, that's just how it goes. That's how it goes. But the average last night was about 15, and I think the top hit lasted pretty long. Sometimes it goes really quick. It goes in the first 5 spins. Sometimes it's totally random. So if you do get any of these floors, I've got these like bonus figures. So if you get Mutt, Crystal Ball, Major Blood, or Lift Ticket, then you'll get an extra figure. So even if you hit some of those floors, you get an extra figure just for fun. All right, so you can see, I would guess there's probably half of them are floors, like 25 of them. But they're all in solid condition, and they vary for years, so we have a good variety here too. And there's some really good hits out there. Let me look at the spreadsheet. We'll get started in about 1 minute here, guys. Let's look at the spreadsheet here. Hold on one second. Any other questions about how it works, guys, let me know. And I hope you guys have a good time. I never stream at this time, ever. So I hope this is a good time to stream and hang out with you guys for a little bit. And I'd say like the figures, probably that range from like upwards of $10. There's probably like 20 of them here. And then from like 12 to 15, there's probably another like 20 figures, or like 15 figures. And then we have another like 20 plus figures. We have about 10 of those. Bunch of mid-20s, and then you jump up to Snake Eyes. So here we go, guys. All right, let's get going. Hopefully you guys know how to play. Some of you are returning, so you should know. Let me go ahead and get the first one running. Thank you guys for joining. Again, type any questions you have. And why is this not working? Hold on. I have to run it from the desktop, and it's being a little wonky, but now I can go. Okay, manage products, pin surprise set. All right, so we're going to start the auctions. Here we go. Hey, Domingo, thanks for coming back in. Why is it not letting me do this? It still says filling. Uh-oh. Why do we have to have a problem already? Hold on. Manage product. I'm at this. Oh, I got it. Just slow. All right, here we go. Start auction. We'll start with like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, around that. We'll see how it goes. Starting at $10 bid, under the average price per figure, which is about 15. Boom. There we go. So like I was saying, anything like under 15 is like a free spin, or really at 15, honestly. But if you start earlier, there's advantages and disadvantages to that. Obviously, it's going to be less chance at hitting the Snake Eyes, but also if you hit them early, that's how you steal them. $10 is going to be this. There we go. I was going to say, Jewel Mara, welcome. There's some Street Fighter guys. There's Worms with a helmet. A lot of good figures here. Only 11. You guys will see. If you don't get in early, sometimes they just go away. Let's see what Jewel Mara does. Jewel Mara is going to pull off the Major Altitude. You got a real Major Altitude, buddy. Hold on. With helmet. That's solid. Jeff Foxworthy for 11. See, that's solid. That's like a free spin. And you unlock the Fluxin, so you get a coupon. That's the rewards program. Copter Pilot. Last night we had Alpha. Welcome back. Alpha, I think, won the Toxic guy last night, didn't he? It wasn't that long ago either. All right, so this gets really quick. By the way, this lasts. I've been timing it. It takes me, if I don't bullshit and spiel too much, it's less than an hour for the 50 lots. Could even be better if it's like more silent auctions, meaning I don't talk as much. All right, here we go. Yeah, seriously. All right, here we go. Running the next one. And go. So you got a beautiful Adam's Attic, who owns this game, is back. Thanks, Adam, for coming in. We got a whole new set with version 1 Snake Eyes. There's version 1.5 Steeler. There's a Sergeant Slaughter. There's a China 4-Tooth Serpentor. We're at only 13. The range of the dates is 80. I'd say 82 through 94, honestly, because there's a Duke 94. The majority of it, I'm going to say, is probably like... Actually, there really is no majority. It really is a good mix. It's a really good mix. The top prizes are 80s, though. All the top prizes are 80s. Last night, the top prizes were 90s, I think. Zangief is up there in the top prizes. He's 90s, though. A lot of the figures you guys love here. Torch. Torch is a floor, but that's a great floor. Look at his One-Eyed Willie necklace for Alf. No paint rub. So even like the floors are like, there's good things about them. And if you get some of these other floors here, you get an extra figure in those. So that helps. Chat, though, it changes the average value of the figures as we go. So you'll see as we go. I mean, not that I have a running calculator. That'd be pretty cool, but here we go. So if a bunch of floors go early, then the price of admission goes up. If the top hits go early, then you'll see everyone will be like a little gun shy. And that's the risk you take from a selling standpoint. But it's fun. Everyone seems to like this style, this surprise set style. It's going by Whatnot's guidelines. I used to do mystery shows and Plink Joe shows and duck races, but this one I don't select 2 wins. I don't have any control. So Jewelmar is going to pull Alpine. Nice hit on Alpine. Another one that's a floor, but he's got the Eric Dickerson glasses and a really good brim. Looks really clean except for the elbow. All right, thank you guys. Briander, welcome back. It is cool. Thank you. I love a lot of people I've been noticing make that like exclamation point / question mark typo. But thanks, Unclaimed. Welcome. I think it's a great game. It goes by quick. It kind of satisfies like a lot of things. Even if you're just watching and not bidding, it's kind of fun. Briander, that's some cool old stuff. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I'm in the middle of the Joe show. It's hard for me to think, but I feel like I got some good like military stuff. I can't remember if you saw Major Blood. There you go. We unlocked the first bag of extras for Alf. Let me show you what that is. Hold on. So even if you get, I don't think Major Blood's the floor. Honestly, I think Star Wars stole the Major Blood look here, or maybe he's got the Luke Skywalker armor. No, Skywalker was he first? No, non-articulated arm on Blood. So you got the nice Blood. Also, if you look, I think a matted head means mail away. I'm not sure. You guys would know better. The collectors out there would know better. Could be mail away with a matted head. Glossy head, I think, is mock. But here's what happens. All right, Alf. One of my favorites, by the way. Look, this is kind of cryptic. The guys in the chat told me what that means with his dog tags there. It's a little Saul Vipery there. Little premonition of Saul Viper, I guess. Fairly new to Whatnot selling. I was trying to figure out the best way. It really depends, Uncle. I mean, you're welcome to send me a message. I'm always trying to figure that out. It really depends on your audience and what you sell. This is a great way to move all my Joe Bros quickly and in a fun way. It's not your standard way of doing stuff. So this is one way to do it. It would take me so long to sell all 50 of these compared to the surprise set. All right, we're going to get here. I think it should be someone good, Al. Look at that. You got a good mustache. You got Footloose is your bonus figure with Major Blood. Solid. And he looks pretty minty. Congrats. Nice hit. Thanks, Alf. Hey, Willie. All right, here we go. That was my best, Alf. Not so good. We're running again. Thanks, Unclaimed. I've always done games on here. If you've been watching, I know you've been on that long, but games was always my like go-to thing. I did like duck races, all sorts of stuff, but then they started to outlaw the games because of a few bad apples on here. Only 10 guys, way under the money. Jewelmar's in. Oh man, anything under 15 is going to be uncivilized and a free spin. Anything less than 15. I messed up the little saying there. You get it. What is anything less would be uncivilized? Where is that from? I always say it, and I don't know what it's from. Anything less would be uncivilized. Damn. Go ahead, chat. What is that from? Somebody know. I know you guys know. I forget all that stuff. Sergeant Slaughter, see? You see, guys? You see what I found, Nick? That's why you have to get in early sometimes. Like Soto did. Uh-oh. And for $12. Okay, show's over. Nah, I'm sorry. It's okay. Look at that. $12? Good whistle. Watch this. This is how you check his paint. I learned it by watching you guys telling me that. Paint. Good paint. Slaughter for 12, guys. Killed it. Sexy Big. This is, yeah, that's one of the hits. This is a surprise set show. So it's however much you guys bid. And right now, the average value of the figures is approximately $15. There's a big hitter back there with the $50 Snake Eyes. I'm assuming he's about $50 version 1. You could say give or take $5 or $10 really on him. And there's a lot of medium hits. There's a Serpentor back there. All right. Soto, awesome hit right there. Wow. Good wristbands too and good hat. Good paint on the glasses. All around, great hit, Soto. And we still have 45 left. So it's just starting. If you just got here, we got about 45. I got about an hour to go. 45 minutes to go. Snag, welcome back. Some great figures here. Tag any Joe Bros that probably aren't here or I forgot about already. I'm busy trying to organize the Alpha for 14. Some people don't want to get in early, want to wait, but that's the risk you take. Oh, and you just unlocked the Fluxin and you got Worm. See, that's the risk you take. Another hit for 14. He's 20 plus, 20, 25 in some case, depending on the condition of him. With a good, all right, we got a couple good ones off in a row there, guys. Next one's up. Congrats to Alf on that one. The way I look at it is if you're getting anything less than the average and you get to spin, you're in good shape. And when you start buying, you start getting free shipping eventually too. I'm not sure at what point, but you'll notice that your shipping starts to go down and it gets free. Thanks, Alf. We're only at oh man, Jewel just had the steal of the day. $10 is crazy. Especially Mutt. Okay, guess what? You get another figure with Mutt. So not only do you get a cool Mutt for only $10 and a free spin, the way I look at it, is it what? Got a scar on his face. You get to open a little surprise blind bag. We have 2 more of those floors left. Jewel Mar, let's see who your surprise is. Surprise, it's heavy duty. Heavy duty, looking clean too. So you got an extra heavy duty with your Mutt. Thank you so much. Nice. For Jewel Mar, 2 for 1, or for not even 1. You got it. Thank you. And Jewel Mar was able to take a floor off for you guys. All right, and that was a good floor too. Did not pay too much though. So 11. Brynder back in there. Alf in there. So many good figures up there. Look, there's a wetsuit up there. I didn't even talk about him with Hose. Beachhead, I think, is almost complete or complete. Snow Serpent, Crazy Legs. You still have Snake Eyes, obviously. Jay Connolly. Yo, I've done like 7 Joe shows lately or something like that. This is like, I'm trying to make a Joe comeback. I'm glad you're here. Jay Connolly. Very knowledgeable Joe bro. And mentioned a gentleman. And a scholar. And he's got Goldhead as his logo. Thanks for coming in. Invite all the other gents back in. General Flag. General Flag's the floor, but that's a cool one. And there's different versions. I think, is this version 2 maybe? I always get them mixed up. Or did someone color him and I need to get you another figure? Hold on. Did someone do a custom on that and I need to get you another figure is what it looks like to me. What do you think? The return. Hey, thank you. I like that. Return of the Goat. I'll take it. Who won that? Brynder? I always owe Brynder something. Hold on. Let me write that down, Brynder. I'll get you something else. Nah, something looks funky about him. Doesn't feel right to me. He's supposed to have a brown coat. Like the way. Hold on, let's look. Maybe not. Unless it's just the way. See how the elbows look kind of brown right there. I mean, you guys don't know. Black coat. Okay. I think I was overthinking it then. Thank you, Brynder. I'll double check later and can always tell you something. All right, guys, we still have 42 left. 42 left. And check out, I think Steve Finger has a show later on, so in a couple hours. So we should be done way before then. I mean, obviously, if I keep going, I would rate him. I was thinking about doing another surprise set if we have enough people interested in sticking around. So we'll see. And because I have some other good hits that I'm going to put up for the next surprise set show. I think this is really how I'm going to run Joe's from now on, just doing games only, probably for me. That's how I've always done it, so I'll keep doing games. Alf in there for 14, great deal. Raptor, okay. Raptor's actually a good hit, even though a lot of people give him shit. Because, look, hold on, I need to open this tape up. You get the bird without the talons. I need stands, apparently. I am hurting with the stands. I used to sell the stands on here. I got to get some more. All right, Raptor, almost impossible to get him without rub on the beak, on the belt, unless he just comes out of the package. Hey, thanks a lot, Jay Connolly. Same to you. Look at that, Falconer. And let's see if there's no rips. Are there rips? 1 rip. All right, so thank you, Alf. Still a solid spin there. He took one of the low ones off for you. Let's keep going. All right, nice. I remember we had a mint off card one. That's what I call it, mint off card, not on card. It was like perfect. I'd never seen him without rub on his belt buckle before. Said that one time. 13 is such a good deal right now, guys. Get in there. Some people are waiting on the sidelines. Before you know it, Snake Eyes will be gone. There's also a Targat up there. There's a Budo. A lot of good figures out there. Skid Mark. People make fun of Skid Mark too, but Alf pulling off another one of the lower tier ones, but he's kind of minty. Desert Fox Driver, 1987, I think. Could be 88. I always get it mixed up. Oh, someone's got to get the. Someone's got to miss and not get the Snake Eyes. Hold on one second. All right, next one's up. So many good ones left. I'm going to start adding them in so you guys can see more. It's hard to see them because, well, not only did they fall, but And there's still 2 more blind bags left if you hit one of the other 2 floors that are left. I might add more of those next time. Only 13. 13 is a fantastic entry price for this. I think Zero is back. Zero, and thank you for the nice review. I always read the reviews and I appreciate them. And Crimson Guard Commander, there you go. Nice hit right there for what you paid. Look, I didn't even mention there's a Footloose with rifle, and his rifle actually has the strap not broken. Truth be told, I took that from Sneak Peek. I don't know why anyone would have Sneak Peek with that over Footloose, right? All right, so Zero got the Commander there. Thank you. I'm going to fill in some spots here in a second. Give me so you guys can see more of the figures. Look at this one. Almost complete. The handle on the flashlight's broken, but otherwise he's like perfect. Let's see what else I can put up there. Got the Zangief still. We got a long way to go. Armadillo. Crystal Ball Persuasion is one of the floors with the extra hit. All right, let's get going here. And I promise you this show will probably be taking like 45 minutes to get through the rest of these, maybe less. All right, here we go. Hey, thank you. There we go. Thank you, Jay Conley. I'd say your most trusted seller or whatnot. Here we go. There's a Duke 94 Ninja Turtle variant right there, too. That's actually a pricey one, surprisingly. Soto's in there, only at 12. Anything less than 15, I said, is uncivilized. No one ever said what that's from. Anything less would be uncivilized. What is that from? Like a credit card commercial or something? Damn. 13 for Soto. It'll start to heat up if the Snake Eyes stays on there. If he goes or the Serpentor goes, you're going to see the bids getting a little tight. Slipstream with no duty nose, I believe. X30 Pilot. But for only 13, he comps probably close to that with no duty. Oh, he's got a tiny little dot. Tiny dot, but that's still a nice hit. Thank you. Who got that? Soto? Thank you, buddy. Next one is up. See, this goes pretty fast. We are only 23 minutes in, and we have 38 left. We've gone through 12 so far. So we have to speed it up, actually, get back on a better average. And then maybe we'll have time for another show. If you guys are down with waiting and hanging out, I could create another show. But it does take a little bit of time, so maybe I'll make a smaller one. Because I like to get the comps right. When I tell you guys what the average is, I like to get it right. So the average is about $15 per figure when you put them all together, all 50 of them. Alf, thanks again. 13 is such a good deal because the upside on that is so much better. Voltar with accessories and the bird who's always got his talons missing. You get him too, though. And always look out for the gold on the sides here. It looks like got a little bit of gold, actually. It's usually rubbed. But Voltar, kind of an underrated figure there. I feel like he's a different color. He would have been better. Can't stay installing an egress window. All right, good luck with that. That sounds really tough. All right. Just using the word egress sounds hard right there. We're running the next one. It's up. It's such a construction word. Like a floor plan word. $12, still an awesome deal. Snake Eye's still alive. Even the floor guys are good, though. Oh, nice. Uncivilized, the right guard. With thank you for answering that, Fred. There we go. And Steeler for Jewel Mar for 13. And this is when everyone's sleeping. Sleepies. Sequoia, welcome back. Let's go, Sequoia. I've been doing these surprise sets. Maybe have you been getting the notifications? I'm wondering. No way, Jewel Mar. That's so funny. That's crazy. Well, you got a good trade bait here, I guess, but he's in really good condition too. That's so crazy that you have 2 of them now. Definitely a popular figure there. No helmet this time though. Thanks, Jewel Mar. Congrats. That was one of the better ones taken off the board there, but we still have a lot left. We still have 36 left, including Snake Eyes. Version 1. I'm going to fill in. So we still have Serpentor, China, with 4 teeth. Scott Boy's in there. Thank you. Who got that? Was Jewel got that one? Just easier to label. 13! Chat has agreed to be easy on one another. I look, there's a crankcase Mr. Belvedere back there. We're down to Scrap. Okay, Scrap Iron. Oh, I thought for a second he was one of my bonuses. He's not. Wait a minute. Yeah, there he is. There's Scrappy Doo. I like Scrap Iron. Kind of underrated, actually. He took a floor off for you. Thank you, Scotty. And we're down to 35 left. And Stump's coming in, trying to clean up for you guys. $10, guys. Anything less than, I'll say 14 is uncivilized. But maybe only because we lost a couple. We lost like 2 or 3 really good ones. But we still have the big ones left. 13 for my guy Soto. Uzi. I got to fill in some spots here. Soto takes it down for 13. Here comes the spin. And repeater. Jay Leno with accessories. All right, Soto takes a lower tier one off for you guys. Thank you, guys. Still great value right now on the board. You still have 2 Street Fighter figures left. You got Wild Weasel looking clean. There's a Alley Viper, Serpentor, Budo. And only 13 for Scotty Boy. Or Scott Boy. There's a Flint Eco Warriors out there too. And a top, I didn't even mention there's a Footloose guy with the gun. There you go. It's like a $18, $20 figure because of the gun right there. As far as I remember, he's in great condition too. How's the sound and video, guys? I never even asked anybody. It's usually the first thing I ask to make sure. That's a good hit. Thank you. Next one's up. Considering, yeah, and then the wetsuit's still out there. The Zangief. A lot of good stuff out there. Thank you, Unclaimed. I appreciate you. Oh, Unclaimed and Unhinged. I thought it was, there's another person that's called like Unclaimed Goods. I didn't realize I was reading it like that in my head. So welcome, Unclaimed and Unhinged. What are you selling? Who won that one? See, Emok at 13. Emok is going to take down Flint Eco Warriors. Solid hit there, too. You guys are pulling a lot of the middle good ones off. All right, we're moving along. Snake Eyes is still alive. Flint Eco Warriors. $15, Richie Jinx. Still good value at 15, 2 seconds left. And Richie Jinx is going to pull off the Night Vulture. Solid hit right there. You don't see this guy every day. We are selling vintage games, G.I. Joes. Okay, check out if Unclaimed. They'll have some Joes tomorrow. All right, thank you so much, Richie. Next one is not running because I hit the wrong button. Uh-oh, hold on. And go. We're up. Absolutely. Thanks, Richie. That's a good spin and hit right there. Trying to get the Snake Eyes version 1 and ending up with that, I'd say it's pretty good. 13, Scott is in there again. We got a Snow Serpent version 2 also. We got a was it Daredevil? Or no, Red Devil? What's the Devil guy? We got him too. Only 13 for Scott. That's like a free spin in my book. Here we go. And unlocking the rock and roll 10% off. Bulletproof. Okay, you got a floor for everybody, Scott, but still a cool one though. With the high top fade. Air Devil. Thank you, Soto. Scott pulling off floor out for you guys. But a cool one. Scott's back in. Probably getting free shipping by now, I would think. I hope. 12 for Scott, holding it down at only 12. Still a great deal. Serpentor's still out there. Only 12. 13, says Jewel, with the custom bid, I think. 15 for Richie Jinx. Thanks for Richie coming in there. Still a good price considering what is left. 15 for Richie. I'm going to put more of these back up here. By the way, the Sneak Peek's got a lot of his weapons, so it's not just Sneak Peek. So he's not a floor. Duke version 6. Underrated as far as value and collectability. You don't see him very often. That is they're like a short print almost, but 1994 Ninja Turtle style Duke for Richie. That's about, I think these go for like about close to 15 depending on the condition, and then if you get the accessories, they go really high. Thank you, Richie. I don't have any fridge Perrys today, unfortunately, but C Finger has a show at 4 o'clock. CFINGAR. Maybe someone could tag him and ask. I bet he'll have one. 14. 14 for Irishman. And YouTube has let me down today. 14 for Irishman. Merman. Irishman. Look at that. And there it goes. I told you guys you got to get in there, and you got in cheap, and you nailed it. And that is how you do it. And now we didn't even get halfway through, and you nailed it. Congratulations. Irish eyes are smiling. And he is tight. There you go, Odo. Soto. Thank you. Still some great ones left. And you guys were still getting in there at a very reasonable price. Very reasonable. I was assuming these we'd be at like 18 to 20 on average. So 14. Congratulations to Irish, man. Nice timing coming in there and snagging him. That's why we never know what's going to happen. That's why it's a surprise set. You never know surprise. It's the floor surprise. It's the best one out there. You just don't know. It's whatever the Whatnot wheel says it's going to be. Thanks, Irish. He will get cased for you also. Irish, big win there, guys. I wish I could like put another big hit out there, but I don't think it's not really how it's supposed to work. There's still good hits out there. I'll put them up there. You can still have the Serpentor with teeth, all 4 teeth. You have Wetsuit. A lot of good figures left. Snow Serpent. Beachhead's got all of his accessories. You got some Street Fighter guys. Soto's in there, thank you. That's not a good surprise. Even Recoil's got a lot of his accessories. And Soto in there at 13. Thank you, Soto. Soto gets sneak peek. No, not as bad as it sounds. I know people don't like sneak peek, but look what you get with him. The little green handle thing that no one knows what it's for. You get his binoculars. He goes bird watching with those. What was it again, George? Bird watching? Watching? Hold on. You get his little thing. He actually, what's funny is, I think I've said this before, but he's like the one figure that you never think about having a microphone ever, and he has a microphone. I feel like he has the hardest microphone to get in like the entire line, just because no one ever thinks about him with the microphone. He came with so many accessories. Thank you. He does look Star Wars. Him and Crystal Ball went to the same high school together in Bangor, Maine, apparently. Nah, they're Stephen King's kid, right? All right, hold on 1 second. Let me put this down. I'm just going to do something really quick. I'm going to put another Gibby up there. We're taking a quick break, and that's working. There you go. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on, I'm going to need another Gibby. That's supposed to be able to see better, but we'll take it. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Thank you, guys. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, where were we? We still have 2 of these left. We got the 2 floors that get the bonus figure. We still have Serpentor, 4 teeth, China, I believe, is the Melloway. He is China. We still have a lot of good figures left. Even though Snake Eyes did go, you're still getting great value for the way we've been running. Here we go. Running next. And go. Let's see. We take the snake eyes out. The average. Well, what's the average at? Let's see. Approximately. 13. It's about 13. What you guys been doing? All right. But we also had some other 20 guys go out. But we had a lot of floors go out. So. And eels on the floor for Scott. But that's a good floor for 13. Wish I had accessories for him, but eels. Great Army builder there. Next one's up. We are almost halfway through. No, we are halfway through, aren't we? Yep. Next one we'll be halfway through. Great song, but we're going to turn this. 11 for Scott. 13 for Scott. Still got the nice Serpentor out there. Target. Snow Serpent version 2. Air Devil. I got to put a new O-ring on Crocky. And Scott is going to take down Recoil. Almost complete. With antenna. That's a good hit for 13. Thank you, Scott. Next one will be up in about 4 seconds. Halfway through. We are running. 25 left. Tough one to get with the antenna on him, too. 12 for Soto. Thank you, Soto. Menno, welcome back. I think welcome back, right? Armadillo, underrated. Not one you see every day. Armadillo for Soto. Thanks, Soto. Down 24. Serpentor still alive. Alphin 11. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. 13 for Richie. Thanks for the bid. Still got a wetsuit out there. And looks like 13 for Richie. Who's Richie going to get? Richie's going to take down Crankcase. Streaks on the China. Never met him before. Not bad. All striker driver for Richie. Thank you. Oh, wait. Mike Hall. Congrats. You win a file card. Hold on 1 second, Mike. Alpha at 10. Here you go, Mike. That's for you. Mail away 94. It's the last mail away. Thank you. We're only 12. 12 for Alf. He's usually sealed, I guess. So I was surprised to see this without the figure. Crystal Ball Persuasion. But you get another figure. Hold on. Crystal Ball Persuasion. Polly Walnuts. We get to do a blind bag for you. Here you go. I think I put something good in here. I always forget. That was Crystal Ball. And you get a Nemesis Enforcer 87. Looking really clean. Good head. Eyes. Let's check the elbows of silver. There you go. So you get both. Thanks, Alf. Took a floor off for you guys. Well, it's kind of a floor. Thank you. Wow, we're down to 21. We've been running for 40 minutes. I think I'm right on pace to get this done in under an hour. $11. And $11. 6 seconds. Sucker's Red Midget. Serpentor still alive. Target still alive. Wild Bill hanging on the, man, for Soto. Pull the floor off for you guys. Emox in there at $11 now to Soto. Oh, good song. 11 for Soto, 6 seconds. 1 second. And Soto. An Alley Viper. Doesn't have anything, but it's still an Alley Viper. Congrats. Usually has a broken crotch, too. Nice one. Thank you, Soto. Serpentor's still out there. We have 20 left. 5% chance of grabbing a Serpentor. 4 teeth with backpack, China, which I believe is the mail away. 11 for Soto again. Thanks, Soto. The bids. 1 second. I get free shipping now for Soto. Budo's still out there. Target Roadblock version 1. Target. There's a hit for you. It's like $20-some figure right there in this condition and with all the stuff. Nice hit at 11. Killed it on that one. Thank you, Soto. All right. That's a cool figure. And his blue is not all yellowing up, so nice hit. 13 for Emok. That beachhead also is complete. That's out there. Zangief is still alive. I didn't talk about Zangief. That's a nice hit right there, too. Thanks, Soto again. Wild Weasel's out there. I totally forgot about him. Wetsuit, almost complete. Pretty much complete. Emok for 13 gets a beachhead version 2 with all the fixins. Here you go. Oh, he's got recoils, gun. He's got all sorts of stuff here. Hold on. They gave him everything. Whoops. And a stand. Thank you. We got to bag him up. Thanks, Emok. Still going. With only 18 left. 18 left, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the surprise sets. There are going to be more surprise sets. Probably later. I don't think I'll plan it right now, but I'll probably do one later this evening. Soto in there, 12. Thank you, Soto. My MVP today. Most purchases. And now you're fluxing. And you pulled off. Okay, you pulled Crazy Legs with parachute. Pulled off one of our lower ones. Cool figure, though. Thank you, Soto. We're only down to 17. 17. We got $11. Daredevil looks brand new. You got Snow Serpent version 2 there. Uh-oh. Bison's in there. Only 11. You think you might your new doctor. And Bison! I just... Oh, good, Big Al. Well, that's a good thing. Congrats on that. Another boom. Another hit there. Only at 11, guys. This is great value at 11 right now. It's like a free spin every time at that low, guys. Here we go. Next one's up. Thank you, Soto. Congrats again to the person that got Snake Eyes version 1. We're at 12 for Soto. Still have Serpentor left and a lot of solid figures left. Most of the floors are pretty much gone, I think. There's like maybe, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 5 or 6 floors left. And look at that. Soto earned it with all those purchases. Still have Street Fighting Man left. China. 4 teeth. Or is he losing one there? Maybe. Maybe not. China, look at that. Be careful with that backpack. Oh, good deal. Soto, congrats. Still a good deal. 15 left. Soto win again. Pressing his luck. No whammies, no whammies. 11 seconds. Thanks, Prod. Yeah, this is fun. Appreciate you guys being here for this another surprise set. I always love doing these surprise sets. 13 from Mike Hall, who got that foul card on the Gibby. Soto pulling off the Serpentor. And let's see if Mike can pull off here. The Firefly version 2. Not bad. Firefly version 2. I don't know why. This is like rated, by the way, like one of the worst songs of all time or whatever. I didn't realize people hated it that much. I just figured it was just of the time and it was just Beach Boys trying to make a little comeback in the 80s. Didn't realize it was despised. Thank you, Mike. But I get it now. I listened to the Professor of Rock talk about it. Let's see. There's Mike. Got that one. Only at 10. That's a free spin right there. Thanks, Mike. What was that? Oh my god, my light just went off. The power went out first thing. I was like, wait a minute, what happened? And Chuckles. Clean Chuckles. Hangover variant. Nice blues. He's wearing his Kokomo shirt. Hey, Domingo in with the bid. What is it, 2021? 22? Mike at 13? I think, right? What do we have left here? We got to consolidate. Mike's in there. Air Devils left. Wild Weasel, all these red ones up here. That's a clean looking blowtorch, by the way. Wild Weasel. Nice condition on him, too. Looks brand new. Really cleaned up this place. Wild Weasel. 12 left. Thank you guys so much. Get that Zangief for that Air Devil still out there. Roadblock. Snow Serpent 2. This time it's personal. 11 for Soto. Croc needs a new O-ring. That's why he's sitting out. 11 for Soto. And Snow Serpent version 2. He's cleaning up on the steals. Thank you. Let's see if we can do another surprise set after this, or I might just reset and come on back later. Maybe I'll do an everything show. But we still have a bunch of good ones left, guys. Don't sleep on what's left, honestly. Still good value. Zangief's like a, what, $23, $25 figure. And then you got the wetsuit is over 20 with his hose. We're at 12 for A Domingo. Let's go, A Domingo. Thank you. A Domingo. Who's he gonna pull off? Sea Slug. Performance enhancing drugs variant. With his golf shirt on. What is that? I don't know what that icon is, but I think it means I'm not happy. Gotta make up for it on that one, A Domingo. Thanks, buddy. Oh, okay. I need glasses for the emojis. Soto in there by himself again, only at 11. All right, let's see what free spin you get here for 11. You can't go wrong for 11. Especially if it's the free shipping. You get Blowtorch. It's in there twice? Am I seeing things? How'd it go? Look at that Blowtorch. It's super clean. I don't know if he is. I got another Blowtorch back here, but I don't think he is. It should be 50. Yeah, we're good. But there's 3, 5, 6, 7, there's 8, 9 left, and there's 9 left on the wheel. There we go. We are good. And we still have some great figures left. And are we under the hour? We are under the hour. 50 minutes. Let's go. 50 minutes and we have 9 left. Smooth moderator. Do I have a smooth moderator today? 12 for A Domingo. See if we can make up for it. Smooth moderator. They look so sad with nobody filling in here. I gotta fill in some figures here. Airtight. 1985. Uh-oh. I just hit the wrong button again. Oh, hey, Big Al. I'll make you a smooth moderator. Sure, why not? There's not really enough to really do unless I stay on. Then I could use some help. I don't know if I'm going to stay on. I haven't decided yet. Let me know if there's anything else you're looking for. We still have a good amount of figures left for the price right now. Thanks, Big Al. You're going to get $11. You're getting most of these are going to be like 20, 30, 40, 50% off. Vintage, welcome back. Air Devil for only 11. See? He's cleaning up. Man, everybody jetted, huh? That's okay. Thanks for sticking around, Soto. And others. That was a brand new looking Air Devil for only 11. I was still running them only at 11. 13. Yeah, for only $11, guys. It's like a free spin to get that Zangief, Roadblock, all those guys, and Wetsuit. That's like doubling your money right there on all 3 of those. Soto knows. Soto's at 11 again. Wow. Lift ticket, and you get the bonus. That is a clean lift ticket too, by the way. Look how clean he is. Looks brand new. Who did I put with lift ticket? Let's find out. Smooth moderator. Live ticket and rock and roll 2 with both pegs. Peg. There you go. Soto for only $11. All right. Good stuff left here, guys. There's only 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 left. The value is incredible right now. You got to get in the game. Is Zangief at 11? 10 seconds left. Any of those 4 that I'm on right now at 11 is going to be a complete monster steal right there. For only 11, especially if you have free shipping. Soto all alone. Taking it down. Thanks, Soto. We're under an hour, too. Let's see. Soto grabbing the Roadblock version 1 for 11. You can't go wrong with that one. He's always broken with the helmet with no holes. Congrats on that one. Another good pickup for Soto. We're only down to 5 left. 20% chance of pulling Zangief. 40% chance of pulling him or Wetsuit. So this is a no-brainer. Only 10, guys. Definitely better than that, but that's where we are. Free spin for Emok at 10. And you unlock the coupon. Emok's going to pull the Avalanche. Now the board just got even better. That's a nice looking Avalanche, though. Whites are white. Whites are white on him. We are under an hour at 53 minutes. 4 left. Crocky, Budo, Wetsuit, and Zangief. 13. Mike Hall's in there. Croc will get a new O-ring. He's in good condition too. 13 from Mike. And Mike is going to get the Budo with accessories almost complete. And he's got a helmet too. Look. Everything but the red. 3 left. And we're running. 3 left. Thanks, Mike. Mike's in only 10, guys. Oh my God, 10 that's a hell of a deal. 2 out of 3 chance of getting $20+ figures right there, or a $7 to $10 croc. We're only at 10. Oh my goodness, Mike, that's the deal of the day right there. No matter what, you just killed it. And let me, if you get croc, you're like even money. But you got Zangief for 10. Where did Check go on that one? Congratulations. Oh, I know, Soto. I'm sorry, man. 2 left. How about Wetsuit? That hose alone is like 15. It used to be 20. I'm assuming it's 15 now. We're not even at 10. Wow. MP. No brainer. And your theme song just came on too. Here we go. Oh, and you're using Whatnot credit, I think. There you go. You guys cleaned up at the end here, big time. Let's go, MP. Congrats and thank you. Well, Crocky, looks like you're all alone. Let me see if I can start him at $5. And go. Throw him in for free, and I'll put a new O-ring. His paint's actually amazing on him. Cobra logo with the Croc Master used to be very popular too. A complete used to go in the 30s. I know doesn't have his accessories, but $5 for a loose Croc. The crotch is worth that alone because of the paint on it. 5 for Soto for a Croc. That's a steal. Unclaimed at 6. It's Croc Master. 87. 6 for unclaimed. Thank you. 7 for Soto. Good bid on that one. For only 7 to throw them in your box for free. 3 seconds. Still a great deal. Thank you, Soto. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We finished 50 lots in 56 minutes. Oh, I spelled Croc Master wrong. I spelled like Croc Potters. Whoopsie. Live Star Collectibles for... All right, you got it. Oh, doll? Okay, sure. I'll do that. You know what? I may as well wrap it up now anyway. And I'll try to get the next surprise set ready for you guys later. Thank you, guys. I'm John, Springer Collectibles. Thanks for the bids, buys, and banter. I'm John Spirit Collectibles. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Follow on Spirit Collectibles on YouTube. These are always live on YouTube, and then they're replayed there too, or they're saved there because they're multicast. We're gonna go find 5-star collectible. Thanks, guys. See you. Here we go. 5s. Let's see if they're on. Actually.